The fifth is a Class 4 again. We're up to the 1650 here, the extended mile for the next. No first starters here. We've seen them all before in a field of 11. E-Legend heads the list. Won 2 of his last 3. E-Legend. Universal Go-Go won 3 starts back, but on his next 2 starts, only beaten 1 horse home. We got More Than Enough, who's a 2-time course and distance winner. Baby placed 2 of his last 3. His 3 wins, though, have been over the 1200 metres. Kung Fu Tea put a couple of wins together through April in Class 5 and Class 4. Dragon Pride's a 4-time winner this season. He's a 2-time course and distance winner, but beaten favourite on his last 2 starts. City Legend, Sunny Delight runner last time out, and Jolly Honour Mark, who's a 2-time course and distance winner. But again, you've got to go back through the record books to find those wins.
You do, and he's going to go back in the race too and be second last on the inside. More Than Enough, he's got that wide draw, but he does have gate speed. Kung Fu Tea sits handy. E-Legend gets a good run. Baby over the 1650, Paul, but with the toe that More Than Enough has out of the gate, you think he'll get across easily enough and lead.
He's done it before already this season and got to the front, so yeah, I think he will. City Legend and Jolly Honour, they generally get back. Dragon Pride will probably go back a little bit as well.
OK, a couple of replays to have a look at. Heading back to track work, though, first. To catch up with Luke Ferraris, he'll ride Kung Fu Tea.
Luke, Kung Fu Tea is one of your rides on Tuesday night. He's a horse who's held his form quite well throughout the course of the season.
Yeah, he has. He went down into Class 5 and he seemed to have found his form now, and he's climbed up through the ratings quite nicely, and like he said, he's held his form well.
Just on his last run, obviously only just touched off. He certainly likes to get in a bit of a scrap, this horse, doesn't he? And he doesn't back down.
Yeah, he does. Look, he's showing a lot of guts his last couple of runs, and he's continued to produce good runs, and I think if you can just do that again, you can produce another solid run.
Quite noticeable that in his last few starts he has been ridden that bit close to the pace. Is that something that going into a Happy Valley race is quite sort of keen for you to do on him, given that obviously the nature of the track?
Yeah, look, he has shown that he is versatile. Last time I think we opted just to go forward just because of the lack of speed in the race and the deep draw. But he proved that he can go forward and still run a good race. Obviously that does help at Happy Valley. Prefer to be on speed than further back. So yeah, we'll just see how the race pans out. Hopefully put him in a good spot and then do the rest.
You mentioned obviously he was a winner in Class 5 not all that long ago. He continues to rise through the ratings. £5 more to carry. Do you feel he's the type of horse that can carry that forward, given he has got a bit more weight now?
Look, every time he stepped up, he's kept on producing. Since his 2 wins, I don't know if he's run out of the money. So I think as long as he produces another honest run, he'll be right there.
And Happy Valley's been a bit of a happy hunting ground for you of late. The last couple of meetings you've had winners, so I guess it'd be nice to try and make it a third. It
would. He's got a bit of a sticky draw of 7 to contend with, but you see what the speed's like and try to put him in the right spot.
And away from Happy Valley, obviously your form continues well. The Golden Scenery was a nice winner on the weekend just gone. He's a fairly handy horse, that fellow, isn't he?
He is. He's a bit of a tricky horse. Once you sort of work him out, he starts to produce the results as you saw. Yeah, like you said, he's a very nice horse. It was a pretty strong field, and he won smartly. So going forward, hopefully that he can build on that.
I guess you'd be hard pushed to find a better seal of approval from a certain Mr. Tony Cruz. He was very complimentary after the race.
Yeah, look, it's been great riding for Mr. Cruz. He's been a huge help to me, huge asset. He's been very instrumental in my riding career so far in Hong Kong, and hopefully that continues.
Yeah, Tony saying he was going to use him, this season and next season as well. So that's a nice stable to have behind you. Luke Ferraris there on Kung Fu Tea. What of his rivals, though? Paul, you can go first, because I think you're quite keen on this. E-Legend, don't you?
Yeah, I really like this horse this season, and he hasn't let you down. He's won 2 of his last 3. He stays in Class 4. He's right up in the weights, though. That's the key. But look, the way he wins, he's a nice, big, sort of solid horse as well. I think he can carry the weight. So, yeah, I do like him. I think he can go on and win again.
Got him in also, just on a minor line with that rise in the weights. He goes up £9 to 135, and the horse he beat, Blissful Star, was game in defeat last week.
Okay, one more to have a look at, and it's Sunny Delight here, Mark, finishing second behind SWAT Troopers Win, so we could get a form boost earlier on the night.
We might indeed. He races well here too over the 1650 at Happy Valley. 3 starts for 3 placings. Joe's on board. He's ridden him twice for a couple of minor prizes. He does have barrier 10, Paul, so he'll just have to rely on getting across cheaply enough at the start, but with his record around the valley, he's in for a place.
Yeah, he's hard to leave out, especially on a minor line, because he's been placed 7 of his 15 starts. So he's a horse that definitely runs well. He just can't get his nose in front.
Okay, all right. Again, wide open. Paul Baby's the early favourite.
Yeah, I've got Baby in. He's a well-rated horse at the moment, Baby, but I'm going to go with E-Legend. On top, I think he can go out and win again. Baby in for the Quinella horse. He's drawn nicely. He's won off a rating of 66. He's down to 51, so very well rated. Sunny Delight in the minor line, and Dragon Pride, another one that's had a good season to date as well. 1, 5, 10 and 7.
Paul mentioned the season around Dragon Pride. 9 starts. He's had a total of 4 wins and 4 placings. Outside of the top 4 just once. He's had his last 2 on yielding track, so a firm track tomorrow night should be perfect. E-Legend's racing well, just the extra weight he's got to carry. 10 Sunny Delight and Kung Fu Tea. He's won 2 of his last 4 and then just went down behind Gang of Brothers last time. Had his chance, but he tried hard. 7, 1, 10 and 6.
I got the same 4 numbers as Mark. They're just slightly different order. I've actually got Kung Fu Tea on top. I think he comes here as a force in form, but it's a very open contest. That race number 5, a class 4 over the 1650.